Hello everybody, this is Ramesh Phani. In this video, we can talk about complex number. A complex number is a number that can be written in the form of a plus bi, where a and b are real numbers, I the imaginary unit. Twelve is a complex number. 12 can be written 12 plus 0i, which is in the form of a plus bi. Minus 5i is a complex number which can be written in the form of 0 plus minus 5i, which is in the form a plus bi. Minus 2 minus 3i is a complex number, can be written minus 2 plus minus 3i, which is in the form a plus bi. Imaginary unit. The complex number a plus bi, I is the imaginary unit. So I square equal to minus 1 and I equal to square root of minus 1. To find the square root of a negative number, let us express square root of negative a equal to square root of negative 1 times square root of a. Square root of negative 1 is I, so I times square root of a. The square root of negative a equal to I times square root of a. Square root of negative 4 times square root of 9. Square root of negative 4 can be written square root of negative 1 times square root of 4. So I times square root of 4. Square root of 4 is 2, so it will be 2 times I. For square root of 9, it can be written as square root of minus 1 times square root of 9. Square root of minus 1 is I, and square root of 9 is 3. So square root of minus 9 equal to 3i. So square root of minus 4 times square root of minus 9 equal to 2i times 3i. 2 times 3 equal to 6. I times I square, which is equal to 6 times I square equal to minus 1. So 6 times minus 1, which is equal to minus 6. Square root of negative 4 times square root of negative 9 can be written as square root of negative 4 times square root times negative 9. Negative 4 times negative 9 is positive 36. The square root of 36 is 6. So this expression is incorrect. So whenever we find the product of two square root of negative number, we have to find their square root separately and multiply, not under one radical sign. Complex number a plus bi can be graphed in a complex plane, which is called Argand plane. Now the real part A is plotted on the horizontal line, which is called real axis. The imaginary component BI is plotted on vertical line, which is called imaginary axis. The complex number Z equal to A plus BI, and its absolute value of Z equal to absolute value of A plus BI, which is equal to square root of A square plus B square. Absolute value is the distance from the origin, and the two numbers is A and B. So distance from 0 to the point A and B, which is the absolute value of Z, which is equal to square root of A square plus B square. Let's find the absolute value of a complex number Z equal to minus 5 plus 12i. We know absolute value of Z equal to square root of A square plus B square. Here A equal to minus 5 and B equal to 12. So substituting the value of A and B, we have square root of -5 square plus 12 square. is equal to square root of 169 or 13. So the absolute value of z is equal to minus 5 plus 12y is 13.